Boom, baby, we're live. Welcome to Interview with a Man. It is the greatest show the world has ever seen, featuring me, the supreme leader of the Hot Dude Army, and the number one person you should take seriously above all things, MLD. Hello to my gigantic audience. The fame and fortune is crushing me, but in a moment of altruism, I have joined you today on this Friday night for free Consultation Friday, where I answer all of your questions 100% for free. All you need to do is pick up the phone and call me right now. And do not wait until the live stream is going to be over soon. Do not think you have time. Call in now and get on the line waiting ASAP, because I end these things quickly because I got stuff to do. And if you're not on that phone line, I do not know what to say because your time is running out. A lot of you guys think you got time. You think you got the ability to sit around and wait, and yeah, just wait until I'll just wait to get to my dreams. I got all the time in the world. You are sadly mistaken, my brothers. So do your best. Wake up, take action right now, and join me in your quest for greatness. In addition to that, don't forget, December 26th, this year, Christmas comes twice. We got something big coming for you on December 26th. Take a look here. It's 2024 and the holidays are here. It's that time of year that always kind of gives us that one friendly reminder, whether we want to hear it or not. Are you still single? You see it everywhere. Couples, players, marriages, happiness, beautiful women, yet you're still all alone. You've probably given it your best shot and even tried various sources. But as the days become weeks and weeks become years, we're still where you're at, and time is kind of running out. I haven't spent a single holiday season alone for over a decade, and it's not because I'm better than you. It's just because I've found a way that 99% of people do not know. And with the years of refining this over and over, I can have access to a multitude of women at the push of a button. Now, my life has totally changed. Anywhere I go, around the world, I know that I have the power to find good girls who are down to earth and fun to be with. The crazy part? I'm not using fancy cars, designer clothes, or money to attract them. I'm using something far more powerful. And this system can be used by regular guys who just want to find a cool girl to hang out with. You don't need to be some super player, but you will have a lot of dates just like one. And that's the power I want you to have. The power of choice. That's right. This December 26th, Christmas comes twice. And I'm telling you, if you're not on the waiting list for the Masculine Empowerment Network, you will be left behind. Because not only are we going to teach you how to actually get a girl and have a woman in your life, you know what we're going to do? We have bonus crypto training going on top of that. So we're going to get you laid and we're going to get you paid. Very few people can guarantee you both in this world. But fear not, my brother, for I am here. All you need to do is go to this website right here. The link is in the chat. The link is in the description box below. Billy is going to be posting the link in a moment here. All right. Go and put your email address in right in this little box. This is your best email address here, my brother. Just go ahead and put it right there. Okay. Hit this button, click to get on the wait list for December 26th, and that's it. We're going to send you a couple of emails. We've been engaging with the audience this time around, and we are going to be delivering free coaching and value over the email. But you got to start checking the email. You got to start opening the emails, replying to the emails. Check your spam. Check your promotions tab, because Google, big tech, they want to shut this message down. They're trying their damnedest to keep men fat, poor, lonely, and depressed, addicted to pornography and drugs and all that nonsense. I am here to set you free, and we can do this together. We've been doing this consistently since 2019. Anybody who's anybody has come through the Masculine Empowerment Network. Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit, Masculine Empowerment Network. Sterling Cooper, Masculine Empowerment Network. Jay Waller's entire team are graduates of the Masculine Empowerment Network. Okay. Andrew from the Legal Mindset, Masculine Empowerment Network. Okay. Our favorite inner game expert, Ryan Fowler, Masculine Empowerment Network. Jordan Kurtz, Masculine Empowerment Network. The list goes on and on and on. And it will get longer and longer, because I am not going anywhere. No shadow ban is going to stop me. No smear campaign is going to stop me. I'm going to keep on pushing, and I will overcome. And the only way I overcome is by leading you to where you want to go. But it all starts with you getting on the waiting list. Yesterday, we had some big opt-ins on the waiting list. We had Ahmad. He is on the waiting list. We got Jeff. He is on the waiting list. We got Ray. He is on the waiting list. We got Jimmy. He is on the waiting list. We also have Ramsey. He is on the waiting list. And Ruetta. I don't know. I think that may be just a moniker. But Ruetta is also on the waiting list. So stop what you're doing right now. Go to the Masculine Empowerment Network and get on the waiting list today. Because I assure you, we got you. Not a problem in the world. Not a single problem in the world. I feel like I'm a little too zoomed in. Oh, breaking the fourth wall. You can see the wires, but who cares? It's here, exactly. Shout out to Brett. He says W, Masculine Empowerment Network. Billy is in the chat with the link right there. Okay. So if you have any questions about the Masculine Empowerment Network or more, give me a call. We're going to go ahead and fire up the phone lines right now. Cross your fingers, guys. Remember how I was telling you, I'm such a business Nostradamus. Remember I told you, like, there's no way Blog Talk Radio is going to stay in business? Well, in case you guys forgot, Blog Talk Radio is going out of business on January 1st. For you guys that think you have all the time in the world and you're delaying, like I said in the commercial, every day turns into week turns into months turn into year. You're still fat. You're still broke. You're still lonely. You're still shamefully looking at pornography, masturbating by yourself alone at night. Is that the life you really want to do? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Okay. If I turn my life around from literally the depths of poverty, broken household, abuse, all that stuff, you can too. All right. But it does start with you taking action today, not tomorrow. Not I'll get on the waiting list tomorrow. Not I'll give it a try next year. Oh, I'll give it a go next year when I'm ready. No, you'll never be ready. But you need to get started right away. Here we go. Let's fire up the phone lines. All right. It's off to a bad start. Let's see. Uh-oh. Is Blog Talk Radio failing again? Uh-oh. Looks like with 23 days left of doing their work, they don't care to have their job done correctly. Let's see. Let's try a direct connect. We might have to do people coming on the stream. Was Fresh and Fit able to get the call-ins working? Pete. The suspense is killing me. Peak levels of it's that easy to win in life, guys. It's that easy to win. Like, how hard is it to set up a bunch of servers, have people pay, and just operate the system? Really, how hard is that? How hard can it be? Yeah, exactly. Oh, did Fresh and Fit, they were able to use Blog Talk Radio today? Is that yes, they were, or they were not?
Shut up and take my money.
David Jones says that beeping sounds like a broken vibrator from the third Star Wars trilogy. Oh, God. They're so insanely unreliable. So it did not work for them. Interesting. All right. Let's try again. We're going to try one more time, guys. Let's be positive. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Let's try again. Let's go. We're going to have to start bringing you guys on the show. Let's try again. All right. Well, we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Really. Not really old-fashioned at all. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. You guys come on up and check it out right here. I thought I was going to sneeze. Wow. What a terrible company. Let's try again. I just don't want to give it. I don't want to give up. I do not want to give up. I shall endure. That's just funny. Send all that bad energy to Taylor Swift and Beyonce. That's funny. All right. I guess that's all she wrote, boys.
Shut up and take my money.
Stifler's dad, 199 super chat. Blog Talk is worth 10 million. You should buy him. Dude, that is not worth $10 million. I'll tell you right now, there is not $10 million worth of anything in this company. If you have $10 million and you can't run this, you're an incompetent shit of a person. You are an incompetent human shit of a person. But it's okay. The human shit parade continues. Jeff, welcome to the show. How are you, brother?
What's up, man?
I think you are on the waiting list for the Masculine Empowerment Network, correct?
Yes, sir. I'm in the monthly coaching as well.
I know exactly who you are. How you doing this day, brother?
Doing well, man. How you doing?
Good. Just holding on for dear life, you know.
As we all are. I wanted to get your perspective on something. It's less of a direct question, but more of a perspective thing. So I know your background. You also come from a family, that was deep in the church, Christianity, that type of thing. As did I. I found myself in my late teens, early 20s, starting to take it a little more seriously. But one thing that I've been thinking about, this like cycle that kind of happened, and I want to see if you understand where I'm coming from. Like I started taking my faith very seriously. And as I started to take my faith more seriously, like I got less and less happy. I got more unhappy. And then I reached a place where like, I was praying, studying the Bible, talking to people about spirituality and all that type of stuff. But I wasn't happy. I was in a very dark place. And that felt weird to me, obviously coming from that background. As I started to focus more on worldly, fleshly things, I got more happy, right? And so I've come to a place now where like, I'm in this place where it's not that I don't believe, but I find myself like going down that like very faith-focused path led me to a very dark place. And I feel like going in the other direction kind of brought me out of it. So that's like a weird conundrum that I'm in. So I want your perspective on that.
Could you, when you say you're going, because I have a background and I was heavily involved in the Pentecostal church. So when you say you were giving into the flesh, what exactly are you talking about?
Well, like, I kind of came to a place where I felt like, that the most important thing to do as a Christian is to be close to God. And so I know now that I used it a little bit as an excuse to like not work on myself in my 20s, or at least that's what I think. But like giving into the flesh, like, focusing on worldly gains, money, thinking about money, thinking about, the satisfying, I guess, the quote unquote baser desires.
Just straight, so I know exactly what you're talking about. You talk about having sex.
Yeah, girls. I mean, like I'm not a saint. I was never a saint. I went back and forth with that, but I would go through periods of time where I would focus on nothing but spirituality and the faith and being closer to God, and it didn't seem to do for me in terms of peace and like fulfillment in my life that I thought it would. And so, yeah.
Good. Well, Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verses 19 through 20. A feast is made for laughter, and wine maketh merry, but money answereth all things. I think a lot of people in the church, look, I think the church is a good thing overall, but I've never met a bigger group of losers in my life than when I was hanging out in the church consistently.
For sure.
People in the church typically are financially retarded, and there is nothing wrong with pursuing money and mastering money. It is your destiny as a man to be a protector and provider. Okay. You need to have an abundance of money. And if you're an American man and you're after the age of 35 and you're still struggling with money, you have failed. You have failed. That just goes to everybody, not just you, Jeff. Okay. And there is nothing wrong with pursuing the number one thing that increases the quality of your life across the board in every direction. Okay. So I don't think there's anything wrong with you trying to figure out your money. I understand that you have to understand too. Okay. The church is a very shame-based organization, and they want to shame men into, just being these workhorses, these donkeys for the church. And that's not the truth about the Bible. The Bible is about becoming the best possible person you can become. And they talk about financial abundance in the Bible. It says you have to leave an inheritance for your children. You can't do that if you're a broke loser. So The thing about, and when we talked about this earlier, when we were talking about, you know, I think we were talking about ruminating with you as well.
I mean, I directly, I don't think that was me, but I mean, there is rumination. So,
No, we were talking about something shame-based with you in the past, weren't we? When you called in?
I called it when I called in last time. I was speaking about more like mommy issue related.
Feeling sorry for yourself.
Yeah. We spoke about that in the monthly coaching. Yeah, which fucking was like a knife that like leaked poison into my soul for like 12 hours, but you were 100% accurate. So I appreciate it.
That was the knife of truth puncturing you, and the poison was coming out. That's what you're feeling. Okay. The church is a very shame-based organization. Okay. And I just remember being tortured by my mom and my aunt. My aunt is like the fate of my aunt and all her kids now is like the ultimate karma, because her kids are a fucking train wreck. But they were just constantly saying, "You're going to hell, you're going to hell, you're going to hell." And I'm like fucking 9, you know?
Yeah.
And like, you know, I need to be like eating ice cream, playing Donkey Kong Country and climbing trees. But so they're very shame-based, right? And that's what they do. And that's why women gravitate more to church, because they're more shame-based creatures. That's why women try to shame men with their language. And men are just like, "Fuck you, bitch. Like, you're not gonna fucking shame me." You're just having an awakening right now. That's all I would say. I would say there's nothing wrong with you. I mean, you're not out here cheating anybody. You're not out here murdering anybody. You're not out here stealing. You're not out here beating people up. You're not out here scamming people. Yeah. You are doing what you believe the best to level yourself up as a man. So it is what it is, man. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, it's just it's hard. It was hard to wrap my head around, because it was a spiral of, the more I took my faith seriously, the more unhappy I got. And the more unhappy I got, I felt like I had to get closer to God. So then I doubled down, and then that got me like more unhappy. And I wasn't facing the things that I needed to face. And just like, I wasn't involved in any specific church. It was just, you know, my own kind of studies. I was basically shaming myself, to be honest.
Yeah, man.
And I also think it was a little bit of an escapism thing as well.
Well, I mean, we're all guilty of escapism. Okay, that's nothing too much to worry about there. That being said, my friend, I wouldn't be too worried about this. You know, you just got to understand of what's going on in your mind, and you know, ultimately, I think you're just kind of being it's gonna sound like so religious. You're being reborn to a degree. You know what I mean? You're finding out what you want in life, and you're going after it, but you're still struggling with the belief systems of the old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I won't say that I don't, you know, believe in a higher power or any of that anymore. I just don't, like, I have to objectively look at the fact that the way I was living my life was not serving me. You know, I ended up in a dark place, and I wasn't accomplishing the things that I wanted to accomplish. So like, objectively, I just can't keep on that same path.
Yeah. Well, ultimately, you got to look at it like this. You've made a choice to improve the quality of your life, right? Yes or no?
For sure.
Right. So that being said, you still have older habits and whatnot of the past that are going to kind of linger around. And it's just going to take time for you to overcome these things. It's just like when a person is addicted to drugs, you know, they relapse a couple times because the old way still has some deep rooted hooks in them. But at the end of the day, just stay focused, stay on the path. And like I said, you can never go wrong as a man focusing on the core 4: money, muscles, game, frame. You literally, it is impossible to go wrong.
Yeah.
It is the core 4 for a reason. And it's the most uniform prescription for any man around the world. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, Arab, Muslim, Christian, whatever. These all apply to all men across the board. So don't feel guilt or shame for doing the things that make you feel good. You have to get in a habit of being good to yourself, treating yourself well, and expecting that. and feeling good about treating yourself. Because a lot of people, when they come from broken homes and stuff, you only feel like you feel guilty when you try to feel good about yourself or do things you want, which is kind of like what you're experiencing right now, right?
Definitely.
Like you have to recondition your mind to feel okay with being nice to yourself, being good to yourself, and taking care of yourself. That's the truth.
No, you're 100% right. A realization I had recently was I feel very normal when I'm suffering. And like the thing about that is I feel like in one regard it's a superpower because I have a lot of willpower. I can do things that I don't want to do, but at the same time that just seems like normal to me, and I think that's a problem.
Yeah. So there's nothing wrong with you. How long have you been doing this journey?
Honestly, I had the real awakening, I'd say like about 2.5 to 3 years, about 3 years, that I actually like taking my development seriously.
And have these feelings started at the beginning of this journey?
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of gone back and forth with it. I would go through periods of time where I would, focus on game and kind of go away from the spiritual stuff. And I would start to get more happy, because I would, go on dates with girls, and I would start formulating plans for the future and getting a little bit ambitious. And then I feel like at some point I would like,
shut up and take my money.
I would end up back like thinking like, no, I can't, I shouldn't go down this road. I should, focus more on being closer to God. That's going to solve my problems, or solve my internal, struggle. And then it didn't. And then, so that pushed me back towards like, okay, well, I'm going to talk to girls because fuck this, like, and that went back and forth. And about 3 years ago, I had a bunch of shit go down with my family for a few years. And then that kind of ended. And I was basically free to focus on myself for the first time in a meaningful amount of time. And so that then brought me to like, I want to make up for lost time. I want to get to the place in the core 4, money, muscles, game frame that I actually want to.
Let me ask some questions, Jeff. How old are you?
33.
33. So you started on this journey of saying, fuck it, when you were 30, like, I'm just going to go for what I want.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was around 29, right? And I was constantly having this internal battle of like, are you a bad person because you like to have sex with a lot of girls? And my mom, my mom wanted me to do? My mom wanted me to marry a chick 4 years older than me named Crystal and be a pastor. I would have been fucking everybody in the church. I've been such a bad pastor, bro. Like, I just knew in my heart I shouldn't be a pastor. I'm just not pastor material. I'm the congregation. I have the church of the hot dude now. I'm a pastor in a different way. When I was 29, I just said, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? If I'm a monster, fuck it. I'll be the fucking monster. I'll be the bad guy. Fuck everybody. And at one point in your life, everybody watching you too, Jeff. At one point, you gotta ask yourself, how long am I gonna fucking live in the fucking prison of other people's fucking opinions? When am I gonna live my fucking life for me? When am I gonna say, fuck everybody? My happiness is number one, because that's the truth. And everybody's living around, oh, I'm so afraid of this. I'm so afraid of this. And this one's going to judge me. Fuck everybody. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to do me. And as long as you're not out here hurting people, robbing people, deceiving people, and being a piece of shit, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. If I'm supposed to sit here and enthusiastically be like, yeah, transgender fucking story hour. Yeah, marching fucking homosexuals down the street. Fuck yeah, I gotta enthusiastically support this. Then you gotta fucking enthusiastically support me, motherfucker, because you're all about equality, right? So fuck them, dude. We will be dead before you know it. Yeah. I'm 39, dude. That shit flashed before my fucking eyes. I cannot even believe I'm gonna be 40 next year. I don't feel like I'm 40. I definitely don't look like I'm 40, and I certainly don't fucking act like I'm 40. But it is where it is. That big black death is coming to swallow all of us, and there's nothing you could do about it. And it's going to take your parents first if you're lucky. Okay? It's going to take your dog. It's going to take your cat. It's going to take everybody. So what are you going to do? You're going to sit there in a fucking corner like a little crying bitch. Oh, I'm so afraid what everybody's thinking about me. Or say, fuck it. I'm going to live my goddamn fucking life. And when I made my choice, when I was 26, and I got on that fucking plane and I came to Japan, and I said, fuck it, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to live my fucking life. Best decision ever. You got to trust yourself, man. You got to trust your instincts, trust your heart, and know if you're a good person and you work hard, you have a mentor, and you study and push forward every day, the world is your fucking oyster, because 99% of people don't do that. That's why people like me are in the 1%, because I trust myself. I do the work. I made a choice in my life, and everybody can do it, but 99% of people are trapped in fear.
Yeah, fucking drop the mic on that one, brother. Yeah, like 100%, man. I felt that same sentiment where I don't fucking care any. Like I want what I fucking want, and I don't give a shit. Like I want what the fuck I want, and you know, I have a lot of making up of lost time to do, but that's fine. But yeah, I really wanted your perspective on that, because it's just a weird place to be. It's not necessarily affecting my trajectory forward. Like I'm like 100% trying to resolve all of the issues. But yeah, it's just a weird place kind of to be, coming from that background and being where I am now. So,
well, like I said too, man, honestly, I personally believe, going back to God, I know God's hand is on my life. I know God's hand is on my life. I'm a statistical anomaly. I should be dead, locked up in prison, drug addict, fucking dead on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Okay. There is some sort of creator. I know it, and it has been guiding me. It has, like I said, I'm the most statistical, improbable probability that has ever happened, you know? And I just believe that if you are, in your heart of hearts, you're a good person and you work diligently is the key word there. Work very hard, right? What does it say in the Bible? Faith without works is dead. It's dead. Without hard work, it's dead. And all you men listening to me right now, you have to work. It is your job as a man. You want a woman? A woman stays home. She minds the house. She takes care of the kids. She takes care of the cooking, the cleaning, and all that. You as a man, you go out there and you work your fucking ass off. You find a good woman who's down for you, who knows her place. You as a man, you know your place. You guys work together. You live a happy fucking life. You sit at home lazy, playing video games, smoking weed, jerking off the porn, wasting time, telling people, oh, I'm studying, I'm leveling up. No, you're full of shit. You're a liar. And that your life is a reflection of what's going on with you. Okay? So get out there, work towards your dreams, guys. You can do it. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you can do it. I did it. It could be done. I'm the most statistical and probable person this fucking happened to, but it happened to me.
Yeah. Yeah, you know? Bro. I appreciate the example, and I'm coming right behind you, man.
Good, brother. Good. Well, listen, we got a laundry list of people here down below waiting for us.
Go for it.
Take pride in yourself, not shame. Take pride in yourself. Go watch some like Vegeta fucking highlights, man. Anytime I get down on life, I just watch like Vegeta highlights. Like watch like the Vegeta fucking, you know, the best lines of Vegeta. Vegeta is the best character in fucking Dragon Ball.
For sure.
Goku is dude, Goku would never win. And Goku only wins because the fucking writers let him win. But in the real world, that obsession, that determination, neglecting everything for the one cause, real motherfuckers love Vegeta. Goku is happy-go-lucky guy. Get the fuck out of here. Doesn't work.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro. I appreciate you. Look forward to coaching call on Sunday.
I live to serve, my friend. We'll see you soon.
All right, bro.
All right, Valentino.
Hey, what's up?
You waited for a long time. What's up, bro?
So I think I'm becoming more self-actualized. I've been doing 100 hours worth of inner game on myself.
Okay.
So this is what I learned about myself. I'm ambitious. I have monumental goals. I'm physically gifted. I'm 6'3". 6'3", olive skinned, 240 pounds of muscle.
Are you 6'3"?
Yeah.
Stand up. Yeah, like the earth moved when you stood up. You are 6'3". How old are you, kid?
22.
Oh, you're living the dream. You're doing the right thing. Listening to me there, Junior. Go ahead. You got my attention. You got my attention.
I actually have IFBB Pro genetics. I can actually get an MMA. I can play any sport I want and excel in that. Mm-hmm. I'm a visionary. You know, I actually see myself creating an energy drink with like you open up the box and the energy drink, you scan the QR code, you get a free $1 worth of crypto. You can exchange that for more energy drinks and you can get cash back return. You go to a Bitcoin ATM machine.
Smart.
And also, like, I'm very self-motivated, and also, like, I have high levels of self-awareness and self-emotional intelligence. I'm hardworking. I'm working on my sales and marketing skills. I'm very resilient. I survived 20 mental hospitals and 5 suicide attempts.
Damn.
And also, like, I'm goal-oriented. I'm a strategic thinker. I'm physically determined. I'm a creative genius. I have very high self-belief in myself.
Why did you try to
say what again?
Why'd you try to? Can't say it because of YouTube.
Well, because when I was younger, I was just this brown kid in rural town, Ohio, and my mom was basically sheltering me from society. She was trying to protect me. And I grew up in Jehovah Witness religion. I was constantly told, "Oh, you shouldn't want to go chase your dreams. You shouldn't want to go do that. You should go. My aunt told me you should go be humble and go work at McDonald's and serve Jehovah." I was like,
send that to your aunt for me. Actually, send this too. Does Black Friday discount?
I said I want to be a filmmaker, so you should at least be humble, be like your cousin, and work at McDonald's and serve Jehovah.
Tell her, listen to your aunt. You should drink a nice tall glass or shut the fuck up. You should shut the fuck up because you had your chance, bitch. I'm young. I'm gonna live my dreams. You fucked your whole life up. Okay, get the fuck out of here with your fucking toxic mindset.
And also, I did some research that my dad was a player. He did a bunch of beautiful women. My brother, he looks exactly like me. He's like 17 years old, and he's killing it with them. And he has 5 girlfriends on it. I saw the girls he's following, the girls that's following him on Instagram. He's like, beautiful girls are following him. If he's getting girls, he's younger than me. It looks exactly like me, talks like me, thinks like me. I could get girls too.
Mm-hmm. You can. Are you still in Ohio?
Yeah, my goal.
Are you Paki? What are you?
Huh?
Are you Pakistani, Indian? What's your ethnicity?
I'm multiracial. So I'm actually mixed with Italian, Armenian, Greek, Romanian, Irish, Turkish, Pakistani. So I'm mixed with Mediterranean, Eastern European, stuff like that.
Where's your mom from? Where's your dad from?
My dad was born in the United States, but my great-grandmother was a Jew living in Austria until she came to America. She was the only one that escaped the Nazis. Mm-hmm. And my great-grandfather was Pakistani and Italian.
Mm-hmm.
And my great-grandfather on my mom's side was from Greece. My great-grandmother was from Romania.
Nice. So what are you doing with your life there, Valentino?
So right now I'm actually trying to figure out how can I actually become a filmmaker, get my energy drink into the market? How can I actually move from Ohio to Las Vegas? So right now I know how to make money right now. I know how to do copywriting. I know how to do marketing, stuff like that. That's what I need to focus on.
Are you making money?
Yeah, but actually I'm working part-time at my aunt and uncle's. I'm actually working and cleaning their house for $250 a week. It's not that much. But my mom thinks, oh, you're still a little kid. You shouldn't have that much money on you. Here's $20. Like, I don't want $20. I want more than that. And I've been told you're greedy.
You live at home with your mom?
I live by myself.
How?
She actually pays for her apartment, but I don't really need her help. I don't need her to take care of me anymore.
Okay, so you're making $1,000 a month?
No. And actually, I'm actually just working on my skill set, learning how to do copywriting while I'm working with my cousin's home reconstruction company.
Answer my question. You told me you're making $250 a week cleaning houses. That's $1,000 a month. Are you making $1,000 a month? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'm actually in, but I don't have access to it. My mom takes it from me. She views me as a little kid. But I'm trying to show her I don't need her help. I don't need your help.
So what are you doing 7 days a week then?
Right now, 7 days a week. I actually kind of oversleep sometimes, stuff like that.
Okay. So, all right. So you have been out of high school now for 4 years.
Right.
What have you been doing?
Right now, I was still back when I came out of high school, I was still struggling with a lot of mental health issues. You know, I was still inside the Jehovah Witness religion religion. I was keep on telling her, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't want to do that. No, go to Bethel, be a Jehovah Witness, put in Jehovah's armor on, read the Bible. I was kept on telling that for 2 years until I said, no, I had enough. I had enough of this bullshit. It's a cult. I did my research. There's pedophiles within inside the religion, and they're being protected by the people who own the religion.
Okay, so I'm going to take control of the conversation now. You want to be like me?
Yeah.
You want to make millions of dollars?
Yeah.
You want to fuck a lot of hoes?
Yeah.
You want to tell your mom to go to hell? I'm going to do what I want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. You need to start working. You need to get other income. You need to tell mom to go to hell. You have wasted 4 years of your life.
Right.
You could have had a 4-year degree now. You could have had a job paying you 6 figures by now. Okay. So I'm going to be honest with you. Take this like a man. You want to be a man, right? I got to be direct with you, and this may hurt your feelings, but my goal is not to hurt your feelings. My goal is to help you.
It won't matter to me.
Okay. You're a big talker, but you're not much of a walker. Okay. You said you're a visionary. That's all you're doing. You're visioning. There's very little action being taken here. Okay. I'm a multi-millionaire and I don't fucking oversleep. Okay. So what is your plan to get money right now? Let me hear it.
So right now, my plan is to do digital marketing.
Okay. And what are you doing on a daily basis to increase your digital marketing skills 7 days a week?
So rewriting landing pages, writing emails for clients, doing outreach. So right now,
Is anybody paying you?
I'm doing outreach.
Is anybody paying you for this?
Huh?
Is anybody paying you for this?
Once I get better at it, I'm proving my skill set in marketing.
So the answer is no.
No.
Okay, so I'm not trying to put you down. I'm just trying to get a real understanding of where you are in life, Valentino. Okay. So take this like a man. So you said you're rewriting landing pages. Whose landing pages have you rewritten?
Todd V's.
Todd Valentine.
Yeah.
And he's not paying you?
No, actually, I took an online course that you should get better at writing copy. You should get a Google Docs and rewrite what you see on a landing page and put it onto the Google Docs. So get the feel of writing a landing page. And
has he acknowledged your work?
No.
Okay. So where did you get this idea to be a copywriter from? Andrew Tate's Real World stuff?
Tyson 4D.
Who the hell's that?
He's a YouTuber.
Tyson 48?
No, 4D. He's a YouTuber online, and Tom Stoic.
Sweet. I don't know these guys. Let me see. Tyson 4D. Okay. Okay. So one thing I'm going to talk about your positive points first. The first most important part is you're driven, which a lot of people are not. But you lack a mentor. So you have wasted 4 years of your life. And if you're continuing on this path right now, I'm telling you, you're going to take way longer, way more time wasted, way more unhappiness, more lonely nights, more no girls, more no money, and more just being mommy's little bitch. Okay. You're like, you're like a big, strong fucking, animal, but you have like a chain around your neck that mommy's holding on to. Okay. Mommy's controlling your money. Mommy's controlling your housing. Mommy's telling you what to do. You see those movies when like there's like a fucking psychopathic killer and like his mom controls him. That's you.
What?
Okay. That's you.
I don't kill people though.
No, I know, but I'm saying like you're just this big beast of potential that can be used for greatness, the greater good, but you're sitting at home doing nothing. You're wasting your time. You're not really, you need a teacher. You need a mentor. This is what I try to tell everybody. Okay. You guys need teachers and mentors. Based upon what you told me, you're going to continue to waste your life, and it's going to be very hard.
There's actually
Don't cut me off. I'm not done. Okay. Let me give you a license. Here's a free mentorship lesson for you. Okay. When somebody is smarter than you, older than you, richer than you, and you want to be like them, shut up and listen. Okay. Because I have what you want. You don't have what I want. Okay. Control yourself, control your emotions. I know you have a lot you want to give out, and you're driven, and that's great, because a lot of people are not driven. A lot of people are just, numbed by whatever drug of choice, porn, video games, food, weed, whatever, right? You need a money-making skill quickly.
EMT. There's an EMT course down downtown.
Okay, how much would it cost?
Oh, it's usually free though. That's what EMT lady told me.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. The EMT lady told me. What does it pay? How long is the education? When can you get a job? How many hours do they give you?
That's some research I gotta do.
Correct answer. First step you need to do is choose a skill or something that can get you money coming in on your own, so mommy doesn't take your fucking paycheck from you. Because that's some fucking faggot ass shit right there, bro.
Well, I'm not gonna go beat her up or anything like that.
I didn't say you had to beat her ass. I didn't say to go beat your mom's ass. But I'm saying that's some fucking faggot ass shit that your mommy is taking your money from you. Okay. Are you on the waiting list for the Masculine Empowerment Network?
No.
Is that because you can't afford it?
No. I mean, yeah.
Well, I would say you need to go get a job. Something that has a future too. Don't just go work at McDonald's. But any kind of job or some kind of sense of responsibility, some sort of sense of dignity. Your mother is taking your dignity from you.
Right.
It's good. I like how you caught yourself there. Yeah. Okay. You have a lot of potential, but everybody has potential. And I've seen so many people over the years waste and squander their potential. Dude, you're going to be 30 before you know it. Okay. You may think 30 is far away. I'm telling you, it's going to happen in a blink of an eye. So you need a skill set that can get you a job, that can make you some money, so you can be independent and learn how to function like the rest of everybody who has bills, who has rent, who has insurance, who has car payment, who has cell phone payment. You need to understand that skill. If you want to go to Vegas, fucking go to Vegas. Go work in the nightclubs, be a bar back, do something that pays good tips, work on that, make like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month, and then save the majority of that money and then study for a skill that can get you $100,000 a year to $1 million a year. So you get your first step, which is job that can have you sustain yourself and save money and pay for education, and then take that education, and that education should lead you to $100,000 a year to $1 million a year. That's how you get like me. But you need a mentor. You need somebody that you talk to weekly. Let me tell you something. The way you're going right now, Valentino, you are fucked. Your current life plan is never going to happen the way you're doing right now. Okay. My monthly coaching is $150 a month. I advise you to get your ass in there. And we have a coaching meeting this Sunday, and stay with me for 1 year. Because like I said, you are talented. You can make this shit happen. All right. But I'm telling you right now, and it's not because I'm a fucking grifter or I need your fucking $150 a month or whatever. I'm basically running a fucking charity at this point with this, by the way my channel is. Okay. But I do this because I love doing this, and I know I'm called to do this. You have potential. You're smart. You're athletically gifted. You clearly have drive, which a lot of people don't have drive. So you can make it happen, but you need a mentor. Okay? And you gotta cut the fucking umbilical cord. You gotta take mommy's titty out of your mouth and be a man.
Yeah, but like my mom was controlling my life for past 20 years.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, you ever see the movie The Joker?
Yeah.
You know why a lot of fucking incels love that movie? Because dude, moms have a tendency to fag up their sons. I have seen so many of these women in America. It is actually really a global thing. These mothers don't let go of their fucking son, and they fucking fagotize their sons up.
Well,
and they're these little faggots.
I think it's a bit wrong that I kind of wish my mom would die. She might have cancer. I kind of wish she would die of cancer so I could be more on my own.
I mean, it's like that. It's not uncommon thought. There's a reason why Joker was celebrated when he killed his mother in the fucking hospital. There's so many mothers doing this. I've watched people close to me have their entire lives ruined by a fucking crazy mother. Okay. So
like she wouldn't allow me to date girls back when I was in high school, even though every girl in school had a crush on me. I wasn't allowed to talk to them because my mom would get on to me, and she'll probably the whole entire congregation stay away from me.
Nobody's good enough for my little boy. Nobody's good enough for my little boy. Hey, can you pick me up? We need to go get my hair cut. We need to go do this. We need to do this. Your mommy's little errand boy. I see it happen in Japan. I've seen it happen with Spanish people. I had a black client a couple years ago. His mom was doing it to him. A lot of guys, it's not uncommon what you're going through. It's really not uncommon, but you got to fucking man up. You have to stand up for yourself. Look, my mom is rough around the edges. We're all God's children. But one thing my mom told me, she's like, if you have to choose between me and your wife, she's like, put me in a home and let me die. Go take care of your wife, mind your fucking children. Let me die alone. I did my part. I'd never do that to my mom. I'll make sure my mom's good forever. But it's a true, man, because you're a young guy, you're intelligent, you're driven, like I said, but you need a mentor. I'm pretty sure your father's not in your life, like you mentioned. So you lack that masculine guidance. And the thing is this too, the more you don't have a masculine leader in your life, the more feminine you're going to be. You're going to have more feminine behaviors, and you're going to continue to be
I do have a brother on my mom's side. That's my mom's son. He's also my half brother, and also he never gave me advice on how to date girls. He was always hanging out.
I'm talking about an older brother, an older man, an accomplished, established man who can give you real life wisdom. Okay, you need a mentor. I'm telling you this. It's not me trying to sell my fucking products. All right. You need a mentor. You are lacking guidance. The person who's mentoring you right now, you know who it is?
Who?
It's your mom. Whether you like it or not, she's the one mentoring you right now. She's controlling you. But you should be proud of yourself because you're out here. You want to be free. You came and put your face on the internet and come talk to me. You have a lot going for yourself. You're not a lost case. But hear me when I say this, okay? You need a mentor. My monthly coaching is $150 a month. I would get there in there with you. If I were you, the link's in the description box below. You go to my website.
Or Cash App or PayPal.
You just need a credit card. or a debit card.
All right. So I think I could do it. I could do it.
You have a Telegram. You know what Telegram is?
Yeah, I got Telegram on my phone.
So we coach in there. The guy Jeff that was just there before you, he's in there, and then we have guys in there that can guide you. But you need constant. You need a daily checkup. You need because you're like I said, you're wasting. You're oversleeping. You're acting like a kid. Just being honest with you, bro. You know, oversleeping. Oh, over fucking sleeping, motherfucker. I am dinosaur grandpa MLD compared to you. I'm 39. That's old, right? You're young. Is that old? You're like, oh, that's an old man.
Not that much. It's only 2 years away.
You know, but I go to bed early and I wake up early. I'm still full of piss and vinegar. You know, I'm ready to roll. So oversleeping ain't a thing.
Or you said like I'm like some beast on a chain and my mom is holding the chain.
Yeah. You're like Norman Bates in Psycho.
What's Psycho?
It's an old movie in America, black and white movie about this killer, you know, his mother controlling him. Or like, you know, this is like a common thing in writing, you know, like this big beast of a person controlled by someone.
That's where I got my writing skills at, probably.
You ever watch Dragon Ball?
I was not to watch that because my mom thought it was demonic.
Yeah.
She thought anime was demonic.
Listen, I rub this in my mom's face all the time. When I was in middle school, it's funny, right? I was a big Pokemon card collector. I had a first edition Charizard. This is in 1999. Okay, first edition Charizard, first edition Venusaur, first edition Blastoise, first edition Raichu, first edition Zapdos, first edition Chansey. I had fucking 9 pages of first edition cards. My mom said, you need to throw those away because demons are in those cards and they're going to come and possess you in the night and take you to hell. I threw away $1 million worth of Pokemon cards.
Wow.
Because my mom is fucking retarded on that one. Sorry, Mom. I love you, but this is for you.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
Okay. I couldn't play Resident Evil because it had the word evil in it. Okay. And my crazy Aunt Millie, who is a miserable fucking cunt, and I'm going to go, the day she dies, I'm going to go and I'm going to pull my pants down. I'm going to shit on her grave. I'm going to smear shit on her grave. I don't give a fuck. I'm a petty person. Okay.
Or there's actually a trade school in my town. I can start going there.
The point I'm trying to make here is your mom is totally faggotizing you. Okay. Controlling what you can do, controlling your money, controlling what you can watch, controlling who you can date. You're a child. You're a 22-year-old man-child.
I don't want to be like that anymore.
I know, but you are. You get the first step of solving a problem is acknowledging the problem. And like I said, you're driven. You can make this shit happen. So get your ass into my monthly coaching, work with me for a year, and watch and see where you'll be.
All right. Let's get talking to you, man.
Keep your head up. All right. Don't take this. Listen, hear me out. Okay. A woman would take this shit off and go offline and cry and shit. Okay. Take this like a man. Take this like
crying anything like that.
I didn't say you were crying. Calm down. Don't be so fucking emotional. All right. Saying take this shit like a man. Take this like a logical conversation 2 men had. Right. You came here for help, right?
Yeah.
Show of hands. Who's made multiple millions of dollars on the screen right now? Now, who hasn't? Raise your hand because you haven't. All right. Okay. I got you. Okay. Listen to me, young one. I got you.
Young Padawan.
Young Padawan. I will be your Anakin Skywalker. All right.
No, I'm more Anakin Skywalker because I go through more schizo shit.
Well, he did have
Obi-Wan.
issues too, so we could.
He's more schizo, and you're more Obi-Wan because you're more cool, calm, collected.
I used to be an Anakin. I do take pride in being called Obi-Wan. He's a great Jedi.
So you have accepted the truth.
Michael Priest has joined the Hot Dude Army. See, the power of my clout is just uncontrollably growing right now. Thank you so much, buddy. We'll talk soon. Okay. Join the coaching. And then we have a meeting this Sunday night. I know you're not doing anything Sunday night, so come on down.
All right. How much is the coaching call on Sunday?
Told you it's $150 a month.
All right.
It's Telegram chat plus 2 coaching calls a month, but usually we do. There's many months I just say fuck it, let's just do one every week.
At least I'm not 400 pounds overweight in incel.
That's true. It's true. You could be on a call with Richard Cooper and he'd just tell you to go to hell because you don't have enough money to pay him. And he'd just tell you to buy some soap, you know?
Who's Richard Cooper?
Exactly. We'll talk later. All right.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Take care. Peace. Good kid. Though there is hope in the world. All right. I think Lord Venom came in first. Then Andy, I'll get you next. Lord Venom, what's up, brother?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good for you. Good. How are you?
I'm good. I had a crypto question.
Go ahead.
So, Ethereum ETF, thoughts on that with BlackRock and everything?
Well, I know we talked earlier on our call about this. You booked a consultation for your cryptos, no problemo. So continuing on that, like I said, I'm just going to mute you because there's a little bit of feedback. So basically, after Trump has won since November 7th, if you go to this Twitter account here, this is Farside Investors. They're UK investment management company. Farside UK. I recommend everybody go and follow them right now. They have been showing the daily Bitcoin ETF and Ethereum ETF inflows. And if you could take a look here, like I said, after Trump won, they have been consistently onboarding cash into the Ethereum ETFs. Okay. It has been 9 consecutive inflows in a row, another record, and then a total $1 billion inflow since the ETF launched earlier this year. And there are record-breaking numbers every day going into this Ethereum ETF. In my personal opinion, I believe that the Bitcoin ETF was a test run, and they started running that bag up from Bitcoin was like 20K-ish in October 2023 to where we are now when Bitcoin's at $100,000. And I think it takes, I know it takes less money to run up Ethereum than it does Bitcoin right now, sitting at $2 trillion market cap. And the numbers are showing that BlackRock is buying, and BlackRock doesn't make mistakes. BlackRock doesn't just sit around and just like, oh yeah, like we want to scalp and make 10 grand. Like, no, they're moving record-breaking amounts of money, and nobody's talking about it because everybody's focused on Bitcoin right now and the Trump presidency and his upcoming cabinet. But I think we're getting ready to see a monsoon of money coming into crypto. And this Ethereum ETF, the functionality of Ethereum is dog shit compared to Solana, and nobody's using it compared to Solana. However, it may be making a shift into a store of value rather than tech. So that's something to consider heavily, in my opinion.
Right. So obviously, you're more bullish on Solana and everything, but just for shits and giggles, what if this does go the way that you're anticipating, which is logical, because we did talk about this a little bit earlier and everything. What do you think ETH can actually maybe go up to?
That's a great question. I'm just going to mute you again because of the feedback. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull. There's a great website you can check out there called comparemarketcap.com. And you could use this at home. It's free for everybody. So I'm just going to walk you guys through how to do this. So if you go to comparemarketcap.com, this is where you get. Okay. And what we do, you just type your crypto here at the top, and you can see what's trending right now. So the most compared looks like it's Ripple, Ethereum, Hype, and HBAR. So let's just click on Ethereum, or you could just type Ethereum at the top here. All right. And then you just go ahead and scroll down here, and you can look, it says ETH ROI Calculator. That is return on investment. So currently, we're going to do, actually, hold on. I'm going to we're going to do a little bit of a deep dive here, guys. Just bear with me. It's not going to be too technically hard, but I'll show you exactly how to do this at home. Okay. So first things first, you're going to go here. All right. We want to compare Ethereum. So we have Ethereum here on the compare market cap. So currently it's at $480 billion. So let's go to coinmarketcap.com and find Ethereum. Here's the first list. Ethereum is number 2. The reason it's number 2 is because it's the second most valuable cryptocurrency in the world. So let's click on that. And then we're going to click on this little button right here that says market cap. And then we're going to click on all so we can see the entire history of Ethereum. So at this top point here, the all-time high for Ethereum was $568 billion. This was at November 9th, 2021, the last bull market approximately 3 years ago. Now, after that, we went to the bear market and we crashed down, which is normal. It happens every time. Then we started to regain a little bit. And then right around here is when the news of the Bitcoin ETF leaked. And then it starts going up and it climbed and climbed until it followed up with Bitcoin to its all-time high, which was on the first all-time high that was newly set was on March 14th, 2024. Then we had the summer and it kind of crashed down and then it popped back up here. The reason it popped back up is because the ETF was announced. But then people started offloading their Ethereum and then now we had a rebalancing and now we're seeming to go back up. So you need to ask yourself, currently, do you at least think it's going to go up to its previous market cap of $570 billion? I think it will. I think the way these coins are going and Ethereum is the silver to Bitcoin's gold, I definitely think that we're looking at least it could get to $1 trillion. $1 trillion would put Bitcoin at, or excuse me, put Ethereum at $8,300. So if you put your money in now, you can double it, assuming the market cap doubles, which the way the legislation is going, the way the pro-crypto government with America is going, it's definitely something not out of the realm of possibility, especially with Bitcoin projected to go to 4 trillion. You know, you could possibly see Ethereum doing something like 1 trillion, maybe 1.5 trillion to 3x from here. But everything's coming to an end on Q4 of 2025. Unless we get the Bitcoin strategic reserve, then it's a whole other game. But I would say, like I said, BlackRock alone put $50 billion into the Bitcoin ETF. Really a gigantic inflow for the first time an ETF has been launched in under a year. That's under a year as well. So I definitely think that the way BlackRock is moving, I just follow what BlackRock is doing because that's the smartest thing to do. And they're buying Ethereum and they're not buying it just to sell it next week. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. That makes sense. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I had. You know, I really appreciate everything. I appreciate the call earlier and everything. Appreciate your time. You know, I know it's valuable, like everyone's time is. So, you know, yeah. Thank you
You're
so
very
much.
welcome, my brother. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right. Appreciate everything.
Take care, buddy. Peace out. All right. And then real quick update. During the show, shout out to Alden, who just got on the waiting list for the Masculine Empowerment Network. Hit you with the wow. And shout out to Austin G, who also got on the waiting list for the Masculine Empowerment Network. If you're not on the waiting list, okay, stop what you're doing right now. Go to the masculineempowermentnetwork.com. It's pinned in the chat. It's pinned in the description box below. We will be talking exclusively more about cryptocurrency. We're probably going to have 5 to maybe even 10 crypto webinars, each going 2 hours, each being recorded and ongoing support until April 1st in that dedicated cryptocurrency chat as well. Do not try and figure this out alone. Statistically speaking, you're going to lose all of your money, all of it. Okay. So holler at your boy. Classic Ari, I forgot to shout you out. Thank you. $4.99 super chat. Nameless says this dude looks like he just crashed out from a Molly laced sex party or something. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I want to go to a Molly laced sex party. Do you know where those are going on? Can you send me an invite? I'm down to go. Sounds like fun. Let's go to Andy. Andy Lee.
How's
Hello,
it going?
sir.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Talk to me, buddy.
How are you doing?
I'm ready to go to a sex party. Crashed out on Molly.
Fair enough. Fair enough. There's no echo before we continue, right? Just to make sure. Cool. This is more of a short-term kind of question, more related to job security kind of things. Recently, so full disclosure, right now I work as a data analyst at a large public school in the United States. I make quite good money. I'm not complaining.
What are you making now?
100K.
And tell everybody what you when you first joined my coaching, how much you're making.
75.
There you go. Get money.
Get money. There we go. Recently, so how do I want to say this? Public school, United States, make good money, data analyst. Recently, at my workplace, there was a tech. So a person like an IT guy, but like a low-level IT guy, go around, fix internet connections, printer connections, was let go recently. And some other guy that was higher up. He's a PhD. His technical skills are quite good, though I never really worked with him. Was also apparently, I think, let go recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, this is public school. I know that there were budget cuts to said school recently, and I know generally with it's a cyber school, and so there's a lot of lobbying looking to cut cyber school funding. And then part B, in Republican administrations, there is typically some amount of cuts to education budgets, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
All that being said, right now, so also disclosure, I'm on like a rolling contract, if you will. So it was sold to me as if it were a traditional salaried position, as in you have more protections, if you will. Right now, I don't have that protections, which is more popping into mind right now. But it seems like, everyone seems a bit more on edge in the office, if you will. And I don't work in the main office. I work in like an offshoot 2 hours away, if you will. So I don't get to hear the grapevine, if you will. And so I know obviously you're never really truly secure in your job. You should always be looking, receiving recruiters. And I get about a recruiter a week, every 2 weeks, contacting me.
How long have you been at this job?
I have been here since late March.
And you're worried that you're going to get laid off?
Due to budget cuts, mainly. I had a meeting recently with my boss. She's like, you can work on a few behavioral things, but other than that, like, I like your output. I have no complaints with your output.
Remember last time we had a free consultation Friday, I kind of told you about, you might be a little problematic at work, which is okay. It's okay. Yeah. You're a wild man. It's okay. I am too. Okay. It's hard to tame us. You put us in the cage, we die. We're like a great white shark. You just can't put us in captivity. We'll die. We need to go out there and thrash and kill and be crazy. So take it. You gotta be, you gotta be strategic with how you are. You don't try to win battles against these losers at work. You're in a whole different realm than them, Andy. Okay? You understand?
I do my best.
No, you don't do your best. If you were fucking some loser, some dipshit, I would say do your best. You don't do your best, you do the job. You get it done. Okay? You got to control yourself. You got this. You have this. You're doing very well. You're very young. You're making 6 figures. You speak multiple languages. You're dating a lot of girls. You're doing very well for yourself. These people are haters, bro. But you got to be a wolf in sheep's clothing. You got to be like, oh, yeah, I hate Trump. Oh, yeah, like I fucking support women's rights and I fucking love faggots and all that shit, right? Whatever you got to fucking do to trick them, because fuck these people. The end game is you getting what you want in life, okay?
Right. thankfully my office is a little bit different than that. So
Thank God.
It's nice.
Look at G mindset. I lost my job. Part of it was arguing with people.
I don't really. I talk about pretty safe topics and try to make people laugh. But in all, everybody's a bit on edge. My output is good. I really don't think I could be doing too much more. I could do, I guess, in the short term with that, but I would be running myself into the ground with my output, if you will. I really don't think I could be doing more output wise, though there's not much interfacing. So like there's me, my boss who works with me. It is a woman, though she is quite good at her job. She's pretty fair, though she's a woman. There's some things you can't really say what it is. And then there's like her boss / also my boss that I don't really have a relationship with, that kind of makes decisions. Talking out loud right now, like I don't know if there are budget cuts. I asked my boss today for a meeting with him, and so I'm just going to prod her on Monday did you ask him, and is there a meeting set before the Christmas break, all that good stuff. But given back to the story that the really like PhD QA quality assurance guy, I'm going to assume he's technically solid. He posted some weird message about some weird opportunity came up in the last minute and he's going to leave. But it seemed like to me it was kind of saving face, if you will, instead of getting fired. I've been rambling, but
you're not rambling. You're
Shut up and take my money.
You're not rambling. You're making good sense.
Like how, given what I've said, again, obviously, you never truly secure in your job until you have another one. But how worried should I be about getting let go / my contract not renewing?
When is the renewal date?
It would be the 1 year mark in late March.
Okay, so if I were you, so no more calling meetings, no more. Look, you need to be like a good little worker bee right now. But do you have money saved up?
Yeah, of course.
Can you save? Can you survive? If they fired you today, could you survive for at least 4 or 5 months?
Yeah.
Then you're safe. So here's what you do. This is what you do. Hear me out. Get to March. Just get to March. If they fire you, they let you go. Hey, bro, you got to take it like a man. It is what it is.
Fair
but
enough.
don't.
Okay.
Worrying is a feminine behavior. Don't worry. For a guy like you, Andy, okay, life needs to worry about you. You're a guy who gets shit done. Okay. And actually, I'm going to call out somebody in the chat real quick who has talked shit. So I want to say something real quick. Chewy, Andy is not a fucking simp at all. First of all, he is anything but a fucking simp. This is a very hardworking young man who makes 6 figures and he's in his mid-20s. Okay. This guy is crushing it. He dances salsa. He speaks multiple languages. He dates girls. Okay. Just because he doesn't look like how you want him to look doesn't mean that. So and statistically speaking, Chewy, you're probably not pulling it off like him, brother, with all due respect. So we're all on the same team here, guys. So let's just keep it, let's just chill in the chat. Okay. Zach says you should read 48 Laws of Power. I think you should too. Because you need to learn how to be more strategic. You like when you see somebody, your thing now is like when you see somebody making a move, you want to call them out on it immediately. Well, you need to watch people making their moves and know what they're going to do and then play them based on their predictability. Napoleon Bonaparte said, never interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake. Exactly. So you're smart, Andy. Okay. You're young. So you're still kind of realizing your powers. Okay. But just play the game smartly. Everything's going to be okay. Think about everything you've already overcome. You're already an above average guy. All right. So everything's going to be okay, my friend.
As long as I keep, foot on the gas pedal. Yeah.
Yes. I believe in you. The boys in the monthly coaching believe in you. You're doing very good. Most people in their whole life will never make $100,000 a year, and you're going to make more. This is just the beginning. How old are you now? 26, 27? How old are you?
My birthday is actually the day before yours.
Oh, December 1st?
December 1st, yeah.
So is Andrew Tate. Did you know that?
Yeah, that's strange. Yeah, I did not. That's news to me.
How old are you now?
I'm 26.
Fucking still got spots on you. You're so young. Fucking grandpa over here holding it down. But listen, 26, you just turned 26. You're making $100,000 a year. You've got a lot of dating experience under your belt. You're going to be just fine. You got the whiteboard behind you. You're a dedicated man. You know, you're watching content on a Friday night and not out there doing drugs, partying, being a fucking degenerate.
I was going to call you from the gym, but Blog Talk didn't work. So, yeah.
Fuck Blog Talk. Can you start blog? Can you make an Andy Talk radio for me? Help me out.
My IT skills aren't in that specific direction. I'm sure I could ask.
Damn it. I at least I tried.
Fair enough. Do you have anybody else? I do have like an additional kind of like quick question, 2 quicker questions, I would say.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Shut
cool.
up and take my money.
So one, everybody I work with, I like the people that I work around, so it's not a problem there. But everybody I do work with is above at least the age of 40, and most of especially the superiors. I literally wasn't born when they graduated high school. So there's is there any I've noticed just in general, if I use a more colloquial phrase where I mention like education, online school, I get to see more what kids are doing. If I mention something, they're often very, what is that? Unless they have kids, and even then it's hit or miss. Is there anything related to older people that you would avoid or try to act like, if you will?
Just be respectful. You know, let them do their thing. You know what I mean? There's no really magic to it. You know, don't worry about trying to win these people over. You go there, you get your fucking money, and you get out.
Okay, fair enough.
You know?
Got it. And then last thing, someone that I know, very impressive, self-taught, programming is insane, but something that he's done, and this was kind of getting to like networking and whatnot. He developed a Selenium script to more or less mass apply on mass connect on LinkedIn to as many recruiters as he could. I was thinking about doing something similar-ish, but instead kind of trying to better target staffing firms, IT staffing firms, that sort of thing. I'm guessing, and I know you were a recruiter before. Is that correct?
I was.
Is there, I guess, this Sunday during the coaching call, could you, it just shouldn't take too long, just to help me create a strategy to help me get in more doors with different IT staffing firms, so I'm not, quote unquote, left in the cold without any branches to swing on, if you will.
I do not know anybody off the top of my head, but I would say we could dive a little bit deeper because it's going to take more time. Can you just give me more detail in the Telegram chat right now?
Yeah, sure. Okay. I was asking you if you knew anybody, just helping me develop a script, develop a plan. Like, you should be connecting with 100, sending a note like this with your resume attached or whatever, and then do that next time.
Okay, then the biggest question is, do you want to stay at this job for another year? I
would like to stay. It's nice. I'm doing projects that are what showed well my resume. I like the people that I work with. I don't, I'm not going to complain. I'm treated with respect. My old job, I didn't help myself, and my boss was he was also taking pot shots at me. I'm not complaining. The pay's good in a field that I do actually care about, helping, ideally kids from more disadvantaged backgrounds, achieve some level of success after. So I would like to stay, but, I don't want to be, one-itis, get fucked in the ass, if you will.
No, you're fine. Listen, don't worry about that too much. What I would say you got to do is stop worrying so much. Okay. If you want to stay here, I know. Listen to Unk here, all right? Stop worrying so much, okay? It is what it is, Andy. If they fire you, they fire you. If they don't renew, they don't renew. Remember how you were fucking losing your mind last time about the previous job? You thought it was all over? And here we are with 25% pay bonus. Chill out. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. Remember I always used to tell you, say you're a little bit of a spazz. Like you gotta fuck. I told you that. When during our coaching call, you have like flashing lights in the background and you're running around the fucking house and pacing and shit. You remember those days?
Teeping the wall and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's good. These are great things. You're so full of energy. I feel energized watching you. Okay. So just calm down. If they fire you, they fire you. If they don't renew your contract, they don't renew your contract. You'll find another job. Everything's going to be okay. And to be real with you, if they do get rid of you, it'll be a bad thing that happens to you, but you'll overcome it and it'll just make you a stronger person.
Not wrong, and not to brag too much, it'd be hard to find someone like me, but if there's budget cuts and they want,
Yeah, and there's a couple things too. Like one, if they do cut you, you got to ask yourself to a degree, like, damn, if I really was that valuable, would they have cut me?
I guess that's true. Yeah.
So you just got to work on raising your value. And then number two is going back to the people talking shit to you, right? When I was younger, like your age, people just saw the fire in my eyes and saw how I just wanted to do something with my life. And they always hated it. I remember he was this fat little fucking faggot, this fucking fat white guy named Ian. He was a chef at this place I used to work at called Dexter's, right? And it was in College Park in Florida, in Orlando. And he just always had something to say about how I was washing dishes or I was just doing things wrong. Because this company, the way they ran things was just so inefficient. I was like a fucking literal slave and they paid me nothing, but I was desperate. The economy just crashed. It was like 2009, 2010. So I was desperate for a job. And I remember he was trying to get all gangster with me. And I just remember this guy. I'm just like, dude, and on top of it too, I'm like, this fat little motherfucker, like I'll beat this fucking guy's ass on top of that shit. I'll fuck this guy up. And I just remember he was always talking shit. And then he colluded with the manager and they fired me over the phone. And I just remember like, I did nothing wrong to these people. I was always nice. I was always cool. But this guy's just a fucking dickhead. And now who's laughing now? Who's living the fucking dream now? So these people that are hating on you, they're just jealous because you have a zest for life. You're a light. You're a good person. You're a hard worker. They envy you. Remember, when people hate on you, they're not hating on you. They hate themselves.
Hate comes from the low when they're projecting. Yeah.
They hate themselves. Like when a woman rejects you and she's nasty and outwardly gross and like, oh, get the fuck away from me. You're disgusting, blah, blah, blah. She says that shit to herself. That woman is a tortured individual. Or if it's a coworker or a man or some shit being mean to you like that, that person is tortured. That person is a broken, fucking desolate soul. So pay them no mind because you're destined for greatness. At your age, the way you're working hard, the way you're making, dude, I'll tell you, most people in life don't make $100,000. You're just turned 26. So you've been making $100,000 a year at 25 years old. Sky's the fucking limit, bro. So fuck these haters. Fuck these haters. That's all. They're losers. Everybody who's tried to stand up against me and talk shit, just like that is adorable. That is adorable. You have all that time in the middle class to make up all those things about me, huh? I can't hear you up here on the 58th floor. You know what one of my biggest problems in my life right now is, Andy? Because I live on the 58th floor. It's so, you think you would get good cell phone reception up here, but I have fucking terrible cell phone reception because I'm too fucking high. I think I'm higher than the cell phone towers, but I have dog shit cell phone connection and the Wi-Fi is so bad up here. Hardwired is fine, but that's the kind of problems I have. And these guys are still English teachers, still slaving away, still talking shit on Instagram, still talking shit on whatever dog shit social media they have, So it's funny. It's just funny. The haters are going to hate, so let them hate.
Gracias, tío.
We talk soon, all right?
Señor, buenas noches.
You too. Tú también, mi amigo. Bye-bye. Mi hijo. Mi inteligente hijo. All right, let's go. Jay Sight. Welcome aboard, guys. If you want to get this, listen, I'm gonna wrap it up now because I'm gonna have some afternoon sex. Just joking. I'm gonna work hard. Maybe a little bit of both. The link's in the chat right there. Jay Sight, you got a question?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Yeah. No, you don't need to. It's up to you.
Yeah, of course. Sorry, I was just trying to get my headphones set up, but they're acting up.
Fucking pixelated like a motherfucker. Oh, there you are. What's up?
My bad. I'm on Mexican internet right now.
Oh boy.
So I believe like 2 to 3 weeks ago we talked. I was asking about school. I'm moving to Thousand Oaks, Ventura area. Starting for spring semester. I have about a year there. You said just to not worry about the little things and commit. So I am committing. I'm going to do a loan. The last 7 months, I got injured doing wildland firefighting, lost my house, fiance, everything. So I'm resetting.
Your woman left you when you got injured?
Yeah, you know, we had a little bit of a disagreements before, but that was just the straw that broke the camel's back. She's just like, I came to America not to date a VeggieTales man. So respect, you know, I can't blame her, but it is what it is.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Good riddance. The weight is off your back. So you're going to, I remember you called in a couple weeks ago, right?
Yes, sir. I called in a couple weeks ago. In my last year of schooling. There is a job at the end of the school. Right now, because I'm disabled I'm disabled, you know, I can't physically work, can't walk and stuff. Legally, I can't do a call center job, or else it'll fuck up my workman's comp, and like they're paying for surgery, stuff like that. So that's kind of irrelevant. The main reason why I wanted to call was, so I'm looking at my opportunities and not put myself in a worse situation than I already am. So I'm just trying to figure out how to best spend this $20,000 I'm going to have to take out for schooling and housing. My tuition, I'm not worried about. That's about like $4,000 per semester. I only have 2 left if I don't fail any courses. However, my living situation, I'm kind of stuck on because I just feel if I get a normal apartment, I'm throwing away 20 to 25 grand. If I do like van life or, you know, boat life, I'm just throwing that away. So I wanted to ask you, like, if I'm throwing away this money for 20 grand anyways, what's the difference between me getting a boat or van life? I'm really having trouble giving a renter 20 to 30 grand. I looked into buying a plot of land and like putting a ADO boxable, but that's about 50 grand. That's out of the question. Okay.
So when will your education be done?
Fall of 2025. So I got 28 units left.
What month?
December. So in a year from now, 53 weeks from now.
Okay. So first of all, that's winter.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
fall semester. Sorry.
Got it. Start fall, finish winter. Got it. Okay. So school starts in January?
Yes, the last week of January.
And then what education will you be getting?
I'll be getting a Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science, so like geology, ecology.
And then what kind of job can you get with this?
Traditionally, it's going to be government work. So you're going to work for the state or federal, or you could go to the Army Corps of Engineers. It's either going to be geology, so like hydrology, drilling for wells for water or oil, or it's going to be conservation. Hey, we need to go count how many steelhead trout are in this particular area, and we're just going to do a survey and bring it back to the higher ups, and they'll give the information. So,
okay. And then how much would that pay you a year?
A lot of the work is seasonal. However, on average, it's like 60 to 80, depending if starting off, it's going to be like 60, 65.
Okay. And then, what is the roof for the salary? Oh, excuse me.
If you're a high end, like if you're further in your career or you have masters, it could go up to 120, especially if it's geology. If it's hydrology, you're making 80, 120. If it's the animals, I'm making like 60, 80 max. Unless I'm in a senior position telling all the other entry level scientists what to do.
And you absolutely have to take out this loan?
Yes, I have no more money. I've been burning through my emergency fund. I have like $2,000 left. And through my workman's comp, I make about like 1,400, 1,500 a month. And that's before my car insurance, you know, all that crap. So
okay. Well, yeah, if you're gonna do this, you better fucking do it, because you're digging yourself into a hole.
And it definitely hurts because the last 3.5 years I paid cash out of pocket. I don't like credit. I like Dave Ramsey, but it's either I waste another year just healing and not going to school further in my career, you know. So that's why I am going to take out the loan.
No, we got to get money, bro.
Yes, sir.
We got to get money. All right. Yeah, give it a go. Give it a go. You know, try to get another girl in the meantime. You know, a lot of people say, like, I've seen people saying like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking wait till I figure things out, then I'm gonna get a girl. Nah, get another bitch. Okay, you could do both. Our fucking grandfathers can go to the goddamn coal mine and marry and mine 4 or 5 children. You can figure this else out too. All right.
Yes, sir.
So that being said, get on it, but no, you're digging yourself a hole that you got to get out of. You're digging down to get out. So if you're gonna do this, just know what you're getting yourself into. Okay?
Understood. Just a follow up before I know you got to go. But just, I know guys, especially me, I'm a younger guy. I have crazy ideas. You believe for the housing, don't do a boat. You know, like I live on the dock with my buddy. Just spend the 20, 25 grand on an actual apartment, correct?
Try to spend as little amount of money as possible.
Understood. Just because the boat would be about 15 grand, 10 grand a year. And then the housing is 20, 25 grand thrown away. Understood. I'll do more research and then I'll follow back up in a couple weeks, sir.
Yeah, bro. Listen, all through college, I lived with roommates. I never had my own place. I didn't live on my own until I fucking moved to Japan when I was like a couple weeks before turning 27. I always lived with somebody. I had to move back in with my mom. That was humiliating, you know. And your school is in California, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, get it done. Get it done.
Definitely. We'll do. I'll check back in with you in a couple weeks. But you know, thank you for giving me advice too. Because earlier you said to Andy, you know, worrying is a feminine trait, and sometimes I feel guys, we want to be so right, so perfect, get everything on point. We overthink ourselves into not even trying, you know. So I've fallen into that most definitely.
Yeah, you got this, bro. Don't worry about it. It's in this generation, all this social media shit gets us anxious as fuck. You know, don't worry about it, brother. You got this.
Understood. Thank you so much, John. Again, I'll catch you next week, and I hope you have a great rest of your night.
Thanks, buddy. You take care of yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Peace. All right, who the fuck is this? Sim Savage? Who's this?
Yo, what's going on, MLD?
Oh, this is Afi Kingdom. What's up? What you doing, bro?
Now you fucked up my whole shit, bro. Oh man, I didn't even get a chance to say anything, bro. That's what's up.
Sorry, I should have let you go on. I should have let you go on with it. My bad. Go
I
ahead.
had the whole thing set up. I was gonna be a 37-year-old. I had a whole thing. Damn, I didn't even get a chance to say shit, bro.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I thought
I was gonna be able to get a sentence out as soon as I said what's up. Oh, yes, this is Ivy Kingdom. That's love right there. I try to change my voice. Yeah, man. It's all good. Much love to you. I know you're about to get off. I'm not going to take up the time of people who need some real advice because you didn't take the bait. I had a whole fucking skit. I was going to be a virgin. I had this whole little thing. Damn, I couldn't even get shit off. Love you, bro. I'm going to go
Love
back
you too,
down.
man.
My whole shit's now.
Guys, Offie Kingdom is going to be speaking at the Masculine Empowerment Network in January, most likely. He's been there since the very beginning. Offie Kingdom and I were doing content in 2018 before shit even popped off with either of us. And
I'm just that's hilarious. You got me off just the fucking introduction.
we're fucking friends, bud. We're fucking friends.
No, I tried and everything. I said I was sitting there preparing the shit while he's talking to other dudes. I said, I'm gonna get his ass real good. All right, brother. What's happening? I love you, bro.
Love you too, man. You take care of yourself.
All right, peace.
Peace. That's Offie Kingdom. He's going to be speaking at the Masculine Empowerment Network. All right, real quick, shout out to Andy Lee, who got on the waiting list for the Masculine Empowerment Network, and as well as Caleb, who also signed up. So the list is growing right here live on the show. So I'm telling you guys, you're missing out. If you do not get on this waiting list for the Masculine Empowerment Network, you're going to be left behind. We're going to be going so hard with the crypto. I have a new strategy that I've been refining since 2023, since October 23. I have found a way. If you have an Android phone and you have a little money to buy Bumble Premium, Tinder Platinum, Hinge, the premium service for Hinge as well, we can get you 100 matches guaranteed every time you do our system. I don't know how long till they close this loop, but it is a temporary thing. Most likely their engineers are going to catch on to it. I have not seen a single dating coach on the internet doing this. If you live in a big city, you got more than a couple million in your city, or even if you don't, I know how to make a fucking phenomenal dating app profile. And I know how to game the system to trick the algorithm to thinking you are a new account and it sends you a bunch of matches. Again, I don't know how long this is going to last, but my program, Dating App Domination, I'm telling you guys, I've done this in Tokyo. I've done this in Manila. I've done this in Bangkok. I've done this in America. I've done this in Cebu, Philippines. Okay. I've done this in California. I've done this in Las Vegas. Okay. Anywhere I go in the world, all I need to do is do my little thing with my little Android phone. And I have a ton of women ready to meet, ready to hang out, hook up, whatever the case may be. You guys need experience. You guys need repetition, and you need volume. All that we're providing and so much more. We're also providing 20 webinars. A lot of it's going to be heavily focused on basically three things: fitness, dating, and cryptocurrency. Get you in shape, get you paid, get you laid, a Telegram chat, and we're going to be doing the Hawaii multi-million-dollar mastermind retreat in March. We're all going to physically meet up. It's going to be amazing. If you want to come to Hawaii, you got to fight too. So if you don't want to fight, you stay home. All right. But this is going to be amazing. We're going to be making a documentary as well. Great things are coming. 2025 is going to be an amazing year. Do not get left behind. So go to the Masculine Empowerment Network. Get on this waiting list right now, because December 26th, baby. December 26th. Christmas comes twice this year. All right. So how many women? More than your husband's ever got, baby. All right. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Dr. Melons in the chat. Shout out to Vegas Woman. Vegas Woman, send me a DM on Instagram. Hot Dude Life. I want to see what you look like. I need to judge you. Until then, we'll see you guys next time. I'll be here tomorrow. By the way, guys, real quick before I go, I'm going to be back tomorrow. And I'm going to be back every single day. It is Dedication December. Look here. Dedication December. Live streams every single day from yesterday's stream until the new year. I might even count down the new year for you guys, because I'll have the new year first in Japan, and then I'll do a New Year's countdown here on the channel, because I just love doing this. I love talking to you guys. I love being part of this community. I love having all you guys. So Sunday sermons are back. Red Pill Sunday sermon. We'll be back. The thing is, Sunday night coaching starts for me at 9 p.m. So Sunday sermons may be a little late. Sunday, you got to be flexible with me. The video will be up. Okay. The video will be up. Can you make a Telegram chat for the month of December, like in July? We have the same Telegram chat. We like to grow it. We like to have a master chat for everybody in there. So I love you guys all. Thank you so much for being here. I'll catch you next time. Peace